finally it is here, guys. The long-awaited anticipated review of my first ever painted custom of the Jason Todd Red Hood fatigue. Well, let's get on to the awesomeness. And yes, this is it, guys. The awesomeness at its finest. This is my first ever painted custom ever. Like the first custom I've ever painted. Originally that title would belong to Sinestro. However, the parts are coming in, they're like coming in slower than molasses. So it's like, yeah, what the heck, I'll just do a Jason Todd for fun. You know, since I had the pieces at hand. So, pieces I used that before, you know, I custom painted awesome, were darker gray legs, 2 of the light bluish gray hands, a plain brown torso with nothing on it, and the Deadpool head. So getting on to how I actually made this custom is I used acrylic paint, and I used the glossy black. I also used, I don't remember what color gray it was. I think it was pewter gray. And then I used a glossy red. Originally I had used just a regular red. However, I was like, I'll use glossy. I thought that looked way better than just a regular red. It made it pop out a little more. Accessory wise, he did get it. I gave him a gun. And basically it's just a pure Lego gun. Nothing too, you know, fancy, but I thought it was the best looking gun that there was, because I did not want to give him an alien conquest gun. I don't know what type of this is also used for, you know, for other things too, because Lego doesn't really want to, you know, influence violence and all, so they use I mean, it's a gun, but yeah. Going back onto the figure, the face, you know, head, that was originally a Deadpool head, and now it is, you know, Jason Todd's head. And so basically what I did was, for the face, I just erased some of the black on there, and then after that, I went over with what black I was left over from the printing, and I went over that with the glossy paint. Then I added some lines, and you know, I got this Red Hood head. I left the eyes because I thought they were very humorous, and I thought that's kind of like a spunky, like, you know, kind of Red Hood that I'd like. You know, not too serious, but not too silly. But I mean, it kind of reminds me of Deadpool. You know, not just because I used the face, but Red Hood did in a way, because, you know, and under the Red Hood, he was kind of like, you know, he was a little like, you know, most of the time he was serious, but you know, sometimes he had that, like, you know, kind of like, you know, funny, like spunky kind of you know, act to him. But yeah, going on to the back, we do have, you know, we have like a little opening, you know, from the jacket, and then we have some wrinkles. What like I said I did do was I had add some lines in the middle, you know, to show some wrinkles. Originally those were going to be pockets. However, I was like, I'll just put them on the front. Arm printing, you can see that the, I did do cuffs for him. I thought that was, you know, a really good look. Leg printing, we have a pocket right here, which that was like a hassle getting on there. We have a chain. I was gonna originally do a gun holster, but that was too advanced for me at the time. And he has a knee pad, so I mean, that's pretty cool body printing, if you ask me. Now going on to the torso of the front torso. Let's look at that printing. So on to this front printing. Like I said, we have 2 pockets right there. Not that good painted pockets, but I mean, I like them. For my first ever painted custom, I mean, it was pretty good how you had those pockets on. We have some wrinkles on the jacket. We have the collar, that's what that represents. Some buttons. Then we have his shirt, that's, you know, cleavage of, you know, the bat symbol and stuff. So we have the red bat symbol that he does have in under the Red Hood. Painted torso, you know, muscle and stuff under there. I mean, it's not the best, but I mean, I like it a lot, and there are like a lot of lines that are like smudged, and I did that purposely because I thought they looked pretty cool and it was like kind of like battle damagey. But I mean, if you don't like it, you know, I like it, so go fuck off, okay? I love the torso. I just love how that came out. all of it. I love how the entire minifigure and all. I mean, it's just phenomenal to me. This is like a really awesome custom, if you ask me, for, you know, my first ever time painting customs. And I am painting, you know, I've just been painting away ever since I made this guy. It's such an inspiration. I love this figure to death, and this will be like souvenir in a case, because this is just awesome. And that's it for my review of my custom Jason Todd Red Hood variation from Under the Red Hood. And final verdict on this guy, I say AWESOME times a gajillion, billion, million, bajillion exclamation marks, because this guy is totally awesome. If I could, I would make so many of this guy and I would sell them to you guys. However, I just can't, because I'm not capable of doing that. But like I said, this guy is awesome. Make sure you guys leave a like, comment, and subscribe if you have not already. And if you can, go tell your friends about me. We have reached our 50 sub milestone, and this is part of my 50 sub special, along with some more reviews of some other customs I've made. So that's it for this video, guys. Make sure you like, subscribe, comment, rate, and subscribe, and go tell your friends about me. 61 subscribers. That's awesome. Hey.